everybody? Here at the TTPG annual conference on captive care and breeding. So we're here, the room is getting filled up, as you can see, with turtle enthusiasts from around the world. A lot of people are still out there getting ready, but we're ready to set this one off. This is going to be the largest TTPG conference ever in terms of attendance, and the speaker lineup is incredible. The people here, it's just amazing to be with people who, have like-minded interests and want to share and learn from each other, grow, connect, all of that. It's all about building community, and we're doing that right here. So I can't be more excited right now. It's like Christmas morning, everyone coming together, and the excitement. The new Batager is out. We were able to get our photo on the cover of the new Batager, so that's really exciting. So just awesome to be here and check everybody out. So if you haven't been before, make plans to come next time.
Subscribe.
Thank you all for coming. This is by far the largest meeting we've had, numbers-wise. It's very exciting. Thank you to ZoomEd. God, is that you? Over here. So anyway, thank you to ZoomEd and all of you guys. We had so many donors and sponsors this year that donated for the breakfast and the field trip and all of those things. We literally couldn't do it without donations and sponsors. That's how we get things done. So thank you all very much. Get started. Thank you to Andy and Julene for an amazing field trip yesterday.
Next spring. In either case, the babies will hatch at the end of the next summer. So they need one summer to develop.
And unfortunately, they have lost a lot of really unique wildlife already. There was a lemur species that was the size of a gorilla. They had pygmy hippos. They had another hippo, and they had a unique croc as well. So a lot has been lost, unfortunately, but hopefully we can help preserve what remains.
The reason I wanted to include this is because, you go on doing this becomes your passion, it's something you love so much, so you spend your entire life trying to understand it. How to do it better? How can I share this with other people? How can I make videos, posts, and most importantly, provide for my animals so that it makes less work for me and it makes them as safe and as happy as possible. And being in nature with these animals has taught us a lot.
That's not me, that's Manatee. One time I was doing some research and I think a family of manatees adopted me. They thought I was one of their own.
As you said, my name is Cameron Lamb. I've been running the Colonial Propagation program for 2 years now, and I kind of wanted to just start off by taking a snip of from the mission statement for TTPG, which is the Turtle and Tortoise Preservation Group is proud to represent individuals who are working to conserve turtles and tortoises through captive breeding, in addition to working towards our goal of establishing assurance colonies of all species. So that's kind of why this program was put together. It's been something Russ has been wanting to do for a long time, and so we kind of put it into fruition last year, and it's been really, really successful. It is 100% completely member-supported program. It wouldn't exist without all you fine folks. I just wanted to say thank you for all of you guys' support for this. Really just going to go through some photos and some numbers of what they look like. So just as in comparison, in 2023, we had around 350 animals go through the program. We had a very large donation of about 100 animals. So that took up a huge number, obviously, but this year, we didn't have that number. It still did about 100 or 250 animals that went through the program. So I thought that was still really impressive. Some of those would be 10 different ESA listed animals, 38 different species, over 17 others for the program. 3 different species of Maremes, 6 different species of some of the North American terrapins, 2 species of koala, 7 species of graptemes, and 3 different species of rhino clemens. And basically, I just wanted to share a couple photos of them. Show you what the programs look like. Big favorite is the Tortoise box turtles. We've had a very generous member who's really successful with them. Really help us distribute these throughout the U.S. Including some of the map turtles, desert one-eyed box turtles, Egyptian tortoises. Here's some of the rhino clemens. Got man-eye, pulcherima, and incisa. Red scooters, quantogs, medical hero. At the formation of this program, we also kind of saw a need to place animals that really weren't fit for a breeding program. We're getting animals from time to time that were in rough shape, and honestly, this program's been just as supported as the other one. Multiple people have reached out, offering to provide homes for some of these animals that just couldn't be placed. So don't let everyone say that the animals are sitting in rescues, because there's definitely people that are willing to provide homes for them. So that's really all I got. Again, I wanted to thank everybody who supported this program. We're off to a hit. And if you have any questions or want to contact me, my email's at Cameron@ttpg.org.
Hey everybody, I'm here with special guest cameraman Dr. Tony Monahan, who is way overqualified for the job he's doing right now. Thank you so much, Tony. And I'm also here with Cameron Lamb, who is the director, of the CPP for the TTPG. That's the Colonial Propagation Program, which is a really exciting thing that you just got finished presenting about on stage for a record 3 minutes. But it's because, and it's great because number one, they were behind, and also because the work that you're doing really speaks for itself. A lot of people know about it. A lot of people are excited about it. How's it been going?
It's been really, really well. We've moved around 500 animals within the last 2 years. We're only 2 years into it, and it's been taking off.
That's awesome. I know I've been a part of it personally. I'm not someone who's like donated the most animals to it, but one of the things I love is someone like me who's a little more active in the community. There are people who I know who I'd like to provide animals to, and it's been very welcomed by you and the TTPG. The idea that I can find someone and set up a kind of donation or gift to them, and then communicate through you to make sure that everyone's on the same page with what's happening. And I really appreciate that.
Yeah, and that's one of the questions that gets asked all the time. Do I have an option or a choice on where my animals get sent to? And the answer is absolutely. They're your animals. I'm really there just to kind of connect the dots, put relationships together, just put these groups out there, try to establish some assurance colonies throughout the U.S.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's been really successful.
It has been really successful, and not only in just placing those animals in places where they can live a happy, healthy, and then successful life in terms of reproduction, propagation, all of that, but also in terms of like how it's made an impact for the TTPG. We've been talking about how last year was the biggest year, and then this year was the biggest year because it surpassed that. Do you think the work you're doing is impacting that?
I think it's definitely helped for sure. We're seeing a lot more younger generations coming to the show or to the conference. A lot of young guys last year, a lot of young guys that have repeat this year, which is great. We always like that repeated attendance. We're at another banger of the year.
It is. It's terrific. Now tell me about this new wrinkle, which is the Chelonian rescue piece, where now you're having animals that need a home that maybe aren't in the best shape. Maybe they're not even a good candidate for future breeding programs, but they need to be placed as well.
Exactly. We from time to time we do receive animals that are unfit for a breeding program, whether they've got MBD, overgrown beaks and nails, all kinds of stuff. So we've actually had just as much support for that program as well in placing some of these animals. People have reached out, offering homes for these animals that really aren't designed or well enough prepared to go into a breeding program.
Right. Makes sense. Now, I just have to say thank you. I think you and your wife, Stephanie, are pillars of our community. You are great examples of what we should all aspire to. And I'm really excited because today I get to visit your place and check out your animals. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think I might interview you again. And I think I might interview Stephanie too and ask you about your animals and everything.
She'll tell you all about her porcupines.
Awesome. I really appreciate it. This is really cool. Thanks for everything you do.
Appreciate it.
Hit subscribe, join the crew. Just Turtles. There's always something new.